Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. In this video I will be showing you the simplest method of sewing two-piece suit sleeve. And when I talk about method, it's going to be a step-by-step method to achieve it, and I will take you on all the steps you require to know how to sew this two-piece suit sleeve. And if you are new to my channel, please look down the video, you see a subscribe button, hit on that subscribe button, and don't forget to give me a like on this video. Let us now proceed to work. So I will commence with the stitch right now. This is the outer side of the sleeve, and this is the under sleeve. This is the under sleeve, this is the outer sleeve, and these are the lining. I have already cut out the lining for this sleeve, and this is for the under sleeve, and this one is for the outer sleeve. So, and the way I cut it, I place the sleeve, the two-piece sleeve, on top of the lining, and I trace the lining out. I trace it out by cutting it from by the edge of the two-piece sleeve, and I also did the same on the under sleeve. So I will commence immediately with the sewing. Let me run stitch on the sleeve first before that of the lining. Now there is something I want you to note, is that this sleeve, it has front and the back. It has left and right, pardon, not front and back, it have left and right. So for you not to make mistake, you just place it this way, just the way I just place it. So, and you will take this. Now look at this. Before I continue, I chalked on the wrong side of the fabric, and I turn to the right side of the fabric. Then I will use the outer sleeve to cover it. I cover it with the outer sleeve. I cover this for this. Now I want you to watch. If I turn it, this long area is pointing to this place of the sleeve that is long, and the shorter area is pointing to this side that is short. So I will also place this. I place this here. So now another thing I want you to note, this is the right side, facing the right side. The wrong side is outside, and the wrong side of the under sleeve is also outside. So I will start to run stitch on it. Just as I place it this way, this is just the right way to place it, so that you will not make mistake in running the stitch. First of all, I will run stitch on this side first, on this side, and I will also run stitch on this area first. So before I will run on the longer side. Look at it, this is the shorter side, and this is the longer side of the sleeve. So let me commence immediately. So as I have run this area, I will now also run this side. And while running this, I will make use of measurements to run it. So the measurement I'll be using for this sleeve is 10, 13, 15. So that's the measurement I'll be using for the sleeve. So I will measure here. This is 10. I will mark 10. I make here 13. and here will be 15. 15 is 7.5. Y13 is 6.5 or 6.5. This is 6.5. So I will take this way. I give a little slant. I'm not going to show it straight, but I will give a slant here. I give a slant here, and also another slant here. Just follow the mark of chalk, run the stitch. I give a notch here. You also run stitch on this side. Do the same thing I did on the other side of the hand. Also make here 13, maybe 6.5, and here will be 15. After running this stitch, I will just be using one of the sleeve to illustrate on this video. I also give a notch here. So I'm done running stitch on the sleeve. So let me run stitch on the lining. And after then, I will take the sleeve to the iron to open press the sleeve. So these are the lining, the two lining. So I will use one to illustrate on this video. So after then, the next thing is that I will take this to the table to open press it and return back. What will be left is to join the lining and this sleeve. So now the same thing we did on the sleeve, we are going to apply it on the lining. So this is the lining. Remember that these are the right side, the two right side of the lining, and this is the wrong side. If I should turn here, this is the wrong side containing the chalk, the mark of chalk which I placed there. So this is the under sleeve. This is the under sleeve. So this under sleeve we go for here, and this one we go for this. So I will now run the lining, the stitch, just as I did on the sleeve. So just as I said, I will use one of the lining to illustrate on how how to run the stitch. I will not be showing the two lining. So this is it. We pick one of these and we measure this to know the measurement of between here to here. Then I will apply it to here. So I have 5.1. Let's say it is 5.5. I make it 5.5. So I will do the same here. I mark 5.5 inches. So I will now follow it straight around my stitch. On the lining, I don't need to send the thing inside just as I did here, and I'm not giving any notch. I just take the lining straight. This place I gave notch will be the button area where the sleeve button will be. So the side button, those buttons that used to be at the side of the sleeve, that is what I created here. The notch here will be folding it by the side. When I do it, you will see it if I come back. So now this is this 13 inches. So and I have 15 inches here. So I will take it to my table now to open press. Now I want you to watch something. This is the reason why I'm trying to illustrate. I may not be taking you to the table to see how we do the open pressing, but let me explain now before, let it not be strange. Now look at this. This is the bigger side, this is the longer side. This is the longer side of the sleeve, the joining of the sleeve, the longer side of the joining of the sleeve, and this is the shorter area. This is the shorter area. I hope you are seeing it. So what I will do here is that if I'm open pressing this sleeve, I will open press it. So this place I gave notch, I will push it. It will fall towards the longer area, and then it will fall towards the outer sleeve. It's not going. You are not going to make it to fall towards the under sleeve. This is the under sleeve. Let me use this illustration now. This is the under sleeve, and the big side is the outer sleeve. So while open pressing, you open press it, and this place you gave the notch, you fall it towards the outer sleeve. When you fall it towards the outer sleeve, you now apply your interface to hold here. Your interface will now hold it so that it will not be flipping up and down. So, and also I will now open press it. This is what I'm going to do with the tail on the table, iron table. Thereafter, I will now fold the sleeve. I fold it. So these are the things I will do. So when I come back, the next thing I will do is to join the sleeve, and we do the final touch before we call it an end on this tutorial. So I'm back from my ironing table. You can see it. Remember I said that I will form this vent, the slit, side slit. We call it slit because the bottom area, but we did not make it to be a kind of slit. So if I turn it, you will see the beauty of it. So I fold it on the upper sleeve, the upper side of the sleeve. So and after then I apply my interface. If you should look at here, you also see the interface here on the suit cap area. So I will now run stitch. I will join the lining to the sleeve, but before I join the lining, I'll have to bring the two sleeve so that I will make some illustrations, so that for the sake of detailed explanation, so that you will understand more better. I will introduce the opposite side of the sleeve, the second side of the sleeve, so you can see how it is. Though I said I will be illustrating with one sleeve, but if I should illustrate with one sleeve, you may not actually comprehend the beauty of it or how it goes. You might, if you want to try it, you might make mistake if I did not use the two sleeve to illustrate. So this is the lining. While ironing the lining, you have to push the joining one side. Just you make it to fall one side. Don't, it's not a must you have to press it. No, just for the joining one side, just as I did on this lining. So the reason I brought this two side of the sleeve is for the fixing of the lining sake. Now I want you to watch this. I don't want you to make mistake while fixing the lining. This lining, the edge, the longer edge of the joining has to fall in alignment with the longer side of the sleeve. You can see it. So, and you don't place it this way. If you place it this way, after you have sewn it, it will be on the opposite direction. So this one, this edge will go for this edge. It will go for this edge. Why here we fall in alignment with this place, and this one, the lining, this lining is for this sleeve. So this is the reason why I brought the two. Oh, I need to turn this lining. I need to turn it. So this is the way it's supposed to be. So here it's supposed to fall. The longer joining, the place that has the longer joining will fall at the longer joining of the sleeve, while the place that has the shorter joining or the shorter sewing will fall at the shorter side of the sleeve. So this is exactly how the lining will be before you start joining it, before you start sewing. So I will use one to illustrate now. We'll use one to illustrate now. So I will. This is it. As you can see, I have not shifted anything. I have not changed anything. So I will take this side and this side to join them together. Look at what I'm doing. I will fix this inside of it. I fix the line inside of the sleeve, and I will start running my stitch. But before I run stitch, I have to put my interface. This is my interface. I cut the interface at about 1 inch wide, so the length could be as long as you feel you want it to be. So, but one thing I want you to note in putting this interface is that why fixing the interface, the rough edge, it has two faces. The rough face, this is the rough face that has the gum on it. So the rough edge has to be on top. It will be facing up, while the place that is smooth will be down. It will be downward. The rough edge of the face will be upward. So I will place it, and I will now run my stitch. So the next thing I will do is that I will turn it. You can see how it is. So I will take it to the table to iron it so that the interface will come holding this, so to avoid it not to be flipping up. So that's the reason for the applying interface, so it will not be flipping up. So I will gum it. After gumming it, I will push the lining upward a little. I push it upward a little. I push it upward a little, so that here we have a little, about ½ inches surplus. So this is it. I have just ironed it. You can see it's no longer flipping up, and this is the allowance we have right inside. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I will put my hand this way. I will hold it because I want to join the lining with the sleeve so that it will not be moving upward and downward. So you can see it. So this is how it is. I will still join this area. This is the two sides I have joined it, so I'm going to turn it. So I will take it to the table to iron it so that it will be flat. I'm done pressing or ironing it, so you can see how the sleeve is. This is the cap area and this is the wrist area. So this is the area I will be applying my button, be attaching my button on this area. You can see how it is. So this is the way it's supposed to be. So this is all about sewing of suit sleeve or two-piece sleeve. Please, before you turn off this video, I would like you to give me a like on this video, and if you are new to my channel, look below the video, you see a subscribe button, hit on that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to all so that you will get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching and see you on my next video.